One day, this girl is hanging out with her mom, and they start bickering. The argument escalates, and the girl ends up getting really mad. So mad that she stays upset all night. By the next day, she's still furious. Now, the girl's name is Anna, and she's 7 years old. Her mom's name is Marianne, and she's a single mom. Since Marianne works late nights at a bar, Anna is expected to wake herself up and get to school on her own every day. But Anna, still angry from their fight, decides she's not going to school that day. Instead, she decides to skip and head over to her friend's house. She leaves home, starts walking to her friend's place, but when she gets there, her friend isn't home. She had already left for school. So Anna is left wondering what to do with her day off. She begins wandering the streets trying to figure out her next move. At some point during her walk, a man named Klaus approaches her. Klaus is known around the neighborhood as the local creep. The details of what happened next are unclear, but it's believed that Klaus convinces Anna to come to his house by offering to let her play with his cats. However, the cats are supposedly back at his place. Once Anna follows him to his house, the situation takes a very dark turn. Klaus doesn't let her leave. He keeps her there all day and subjects her to horrific acts, which I won't go into detail about. Tragically, he ultimately kills her. Afterward, he places her body in a cardboard box and dumps it by the bank of a nearby canal. Later that night, police receive a phone call from a woman claiming to be Klaus's fiancé. She reports that her fiancé confessed to killing a young girl earlier that day. Without hesitation, she turns him in. Good for her. The following day, the police arrest Klaus, but the story doesn't end there. About a year later, Klaus goes to trial. By this point, Marianne is completely shattered. She lost her daughter and now has to relive the nightmare by attending the trial of her child's murderer. She's filled with grief and anger. During the trial, Klaus admits to killing Anna, but claims it wasn't his fault. He goes on to make disgusting accusations, saying Anna tried to seduce him and that he refused her because he's such a good guy. He even alleges that Anna got angry and threatened to blackmail him, saying she would tell her mom he abused her unless he gave her money. No one believes Klaus's absurd story, but hearing these vile lies about her daughter enrages Marianne. Not only did he kill her child, but now he's trying to tarnish her reputation. Marianne can't stop thinking about it. The anger consumes her. A few days later, on the third day of the trial, Marianne shows up at court like everyone else. The courtroom is packed. She walks in, sees Klaus sitting there with his back to her, and that's when she makes her move. She reaches into her purse, pulls out a gun, and opens fire. Blam, blam, blam. She shoots 8 times, hitting him 7. Klaus collapses to the floor, dead on the spot. The courtroom is stunned. Marianne drops the gun and in front of everyone says, "He killed my daughter. I wanted to shoot him in the face, but I shot him in the back. I hope he's dead." Of course, the police immediately arrest her. She eventually goes to trial herself and is found guilty of premeditated manslaughter and unlawful possession of a firearm. She's sentenced to 6 years in prison but serves only 3 before being released. Maybe it was worth it for her.